We made it. Happy Friday, one and all. Marc, Malusis, Keith, Irizarry with you. We are Moose and Keith, Better Sports Network, BettorCast Game of the Day preview presented to you by Profit Exchange, America's first sports betting exchange. If you're in New Jersey, you look no further than Profit Exchange. We've got association conversation tonight. Celtics entertaining the Brooklyn Nets. Boston 5-2 on the season. Nets are 4-4. Tip time later on tonight is 7:30 Eastern time, Keith, and a Boston team that has championship aspirations and a Brooklyn team that's, it's pretty good. And I think well coached under Jacques Vaughn, but I think there's a ceiling to what this team can accomplish this year.
Yeah, I use the word plucky when I talk about the Brooklyn Nets. And I mean that actually in a good way. Like some people might go, like game manager type of thing for a quarterback. No, they don't have a singular superstar. Cam Thomas not going to play. He looked like he had a potential to be a star at times. Mikal Bridges has star tendencies, but hasn't been a star this year. Ben Simmons more than likely not playing tonight. Spencer Dinwiddie, good, not great. Like all of these pieces work to be a solid team that should be a postseason team, should be a playoff team. On the flip side for the Boston Celtics, I love the way this roster has been cultivated and built, but they've lost 2 games in a row. So tonight becomes an important game. It's also an in-season tournament game too. So both of these teams are really going to come out and they want to get this win tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Bridges has been studly at 20 points, 5 boards, 4 assists per game for the Brooklyn Nets. They're going to be without Cam Thomas. He had an MRI confirmed Thursday on the injury for his ankle. He's going to be out a couple of weeks. He was averaging nearly 27 points per game. They could get Cam Johnson back. You mentioned Tatum. I mean, brilliant. 28 points per game, 9 boards a game, an MVP candidate when you're looking at the association. If I'm going to give you a Jayson Tatum total tonight of 32.5 points against the Brooklyn Nets, Boston a healthy 11.5 point favorite tonight. You mentioned the play-in tournament. Where are you going? Over or under for Jayson Tatum?
So if we're going to combine the points and the assists here for the 32.5, yes, I think I got to go over. So coming off a bad night for Wednesday, 16.6 assists, right? On the season, averaging 28.4, 3.6. That's 32 points and assists per game. So technically, I'd be losing that on a season bet there by the hook. But he's topped this prop in 4 of his last 5 games. The defense, while Brooklyn has a solid defense, no Claxton, and a lot of people thought he had a chance to be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate this year. They're missing enough pieces that I think Jayson Tatum can top this prop. I'm seeing a 31.3 assist night.
Nice. I like that. I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown. The number is sitting there for the Boston Celtics at 21.5. Now he is averaging 21.4 points per game when you look at the Celtics star. So the number is right on his average on the season. For every reason you mentioned about Tatum over points and assists tonight, I'm going to go over for Jaylen Brown tonight for the Boston Celtics as well. I think they're going to be able to score in bunches. I know people look at Jaylen Brown, look at his handle, have concerns there. There's no doubt when he is on, Jaylen Brown obviously can score in bunches, and I think he will tonight. We want to remind everybody, join the BettorCast contest by answering pregame questions now. Get all of our picks for the game by signing up for On Demand on the BettorCast app. Download the BettorCast app in the Apple app or the Google Play stores and sign up for On Demand. Profit Exchange is the first U.S. sports betting exchange with the best odds compared to any sportsbook. Get a no-sweat first bet up to $100 on your first matched wager. Offer open to people 21 years of age, physically present in New Jersey. When you register, use the code BSN at profitbettingexchange.com, profitbettingexchange.com, or the Profit Exchange app. Terms and conditions apply. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.